Okay, so I'm just expanding some boxes that I brought home yesterday. These ones have no queen because I'm basically doing splits. So I had a bunch of queens here, or I had a bunch of cells here. I had like 40 cells that I had to put in somewhere. So I've emptied out all my mating nucs of the queens, and I've put them mostly in hives except for about 4 that are in my pocket, so they're going into these. Not all these, some of them are just hives I brought home to get them moved, so they might just get a cell. I still have about 4 cells left to put, or 6 maybe, left in the box that I can put in somewhere. And then I'll just make some splits from here, from some of the hives here. But as you can see, like, that's one frame of brood. So what I do is I put beeswax frames on the outside. That's not for any real reason, that's just my preference. And then I have 2 more frames here that are brood frames that I'm putting in that are totally pulled. Okay, so I actually might squeeze. This one's actually got some open brood on it. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that one. I'll go to the next one. I'm looking for a frame that actually has the bees hatching out on it. So because I pulled them away from their queen yesterday, if they have bees hatching out, she's not relaying in it, so then I can shove my queen cage in and it doesn't do damage to the few babies, a bit of brood that's there. So I don't know. So this hive actually has 4 frames of brood. This one isn't a great frame, like it's got nothing pulled on this side, but it's got brood on the other. There are lots of queen cups in this hive, so that sort of makes me think that it was a good idea to separate the hive, to knock it back a little bit, maybe to keep them from doing anything stupid, right? Okay, so this one here has quite a few hatching out on it, so I just happen to have in my pocket here, I just happen to have a bunch of queens in queen cages with some attendants in with them. I like to visually see the queen in the cage, if they'll come down out of where they are at the top. Anyways, I can see her in there moving around. There she is. Make sure something hasn't happened to her overnight as she's sitting on my kitchen table. Pushing her in to the frame where there's quite a bit hatched out, and then I'll just put her against this other one. Now that frame that I put her in, they're hatching in there. They're hatching on that frame. So then you get a whole bunch of young bees hatching out. So what that does is they'll accept her. They don't know their queen, right? So the older bees are the ones that have a problem accepting new queens. So if you put it on one that's hatching out, a bunch of bees accept her. The young bees that have no idea who their queen is, they all accept her, and then it just makes easier for the hive to accept the queen. Okay. There's a frame, a little bit of honey in it. Thank goodness we got a flow going on here. Just starting right now. So I just dump all the bees in there, get rid of that box. Out of where the bees can see it because they're used to, you know, it's a bright orange colored box. They're probably used to seeing that. And so anyways, I gotta grab one more frame and put it in there. I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing today. That's like a box, 4 frames of bees, or 4 frames of brood, 5 frames of bees, and as you can see by that last frame, they were really hanging on there, so it's probably more than 5 frames of bees. Anyway, that's how I split this time of year. These will grow into a full box by fall, and they'll go into winter probably as a single. They might get up, and I might put like a medium super on honey for a honey super just to keep them cool. Anyway, that's what I'm up to today. Got lots of stuff to do here. I brought even more equipment, even though I had equipment stacked up here. Brought more equipment, but I got to go through all these hives, and I'm probably going to take 5 or 6 splits out of them because I just have those. I have those queen cells, and then I have a lady coming on Friday to pick up 4 nucs. They're just delayed. This is when the person wants them. They're a known. They know beekeeping. They're actually down south, Kincardine, down closer to London. So their season will go on a little longer than ours anyway. So, but that's what I'm up to today. I'll talk to you.